Hello. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning. You know how we do it. Not too sure what time zone you're in, where in the world you're going to be locking in from, but I'm here to say hi, give you a smile, share some love. I'm happy that you clicked on this video and you're about to take in whatever God has put on my heart to say today. Journey through Lent continues. Today is a beautiful day in the church's period where our clergy and others, like myself, get to wear a pinkish color, sort of a blend of purple and pink. It's like a rose, you know? And getting ready this morning to attend service, I was like, what am I going to wear? I even forgot, you know? And this weekend, we hosted a retreat yesterday. And when I walked in to get the place set up with my teammates, it was just a beautiful decor of roses and flowers on paintings surrounding the entire room. It actually took my breath away. It was so beautiful. And here I am getting ready for service this morning. And what happens? I pull a dress out with more flowers and more beauty and just life that's coming from it. Unknowns to me, I'm not remembering that today on the calendar of the church, this is when the color of pink and bloom and rose is worn. So I get into church and I see my clergy all dressed in their vestment, and I smile. I see other women in my church also in dresses with flowers and roses and just beautiful color. And I smile. I'm like, okay, I did it. I made the dress code and I'm so happy. And it just, you know, the little things that put a smile on your face. But something interesting has been happening over the last couple weeks. I've been noticing a few things. And you know how life speaks to you in just every form and fashion. When you allow yourself to be still and listen, it's quite the conversation. And I had a session in my physical therapy last week that was just so electrifying. I intended to come and record immediately, but he's still holding that message for a later date I will share with you. The message on my heart this morning and today is, I'm noticing so many of us becoming so comfortable in not giving God his full time. Like, we are so busy and we are so hurried. I'll give you 5 minutes, but at 4:59 I'm gone. I'm getting up, I'm ready, I'm already antsy. I'm noticing so many of us very quick to say no to an invitation to spend time with him. And it's coming out so effortlessly. It's not even an apologetic type of no. I so wish I could be there, but I have these things planned. Please let me know about the next time. It's nothing like that. It's no. I can't. And given this time that we're living in, that scares me a little bit. It also makes my heart a bit sad. It also opens up my eyes that I need to be a little bit more vocal and remind others, especially my sisters, my ladies, my fellow women, because so much of the world, so much of the movement requires us, requires our ability to say yes, requires our strength, requires us to stand up and step forward. And within that requirement, it requires us to be strong, not only physically, but mentally, emotionally, and definitely spiritually. And we won't be able to get and gain those strengths if we don't pause, if we don't give God his time, if we don't stop for a moment to fully take that time to breathe, to let him in, to release the stuff and the things that are within us that has been hindering us from having a more deeper and more personal relationship with him. I'm noticing way too many people being comfortable in exiting a church service after they receive communion. They're not even stopping to pray. They're not even stopping to pray. Most of them are just rushing out to get to the next restaurant in time before the crowds come. What are you having to do that is so urgent that you cannot even stop to pray? Let me tell you something. If you knew that it was Jesus himself inviting you, would you say no with such ease? If you knew that it was Jesus himself sitting, waiting on you to come next to him to pray, would you exit and leave immediately after receiving him? For those of you who are not Catholic and are also going through a spiritual journey, do you recognize that you find yourself being conscious of time when you are in your sacred space? Today's journey through Lent, I want to trigger that thought in your head. I want to trigger you to think about what you're really doing. You're saying that you are attending a church service on the weekend, but are you really? Or is it just a point of obligation that you enter into your place of prayer and worship and you simply watch at the time? When God requires and requests time with you, quiet with you, it is one in which he doesn't want you looking at your watch like, okay, I have 5 more minutes. That's not the plan. When you meet a new guy in your life, when you meet a woman in your life, time has no relevance when you are getting to know her, getting to know him. You're often delayed because of spending time in that relationship as you grow and explore it. It's the same thing with God. So today, in this moment, whenever you're listening to this, in our journey through Lent, I really want to trigger that thought in your head. Am I doing this as a transaction with God? Am I doing this as a place of obligation because I think I have to? Or do I genuinely want this? I need to really think. If I knew it was God himself who is inviting me to something, would I say no? If I knew that it is him sitting next to me at my place of worship, would I be so eager to leave? Take a moment, have a thought, and discover something about yourself that you have not been paying attention to. And for those of us who stay until the end of our worship service, for those of us who are not looking at our watch when we spend time with him, my question to you is, what do you do after your date with God? When you step out of your place with him and you've given him his time, what do you do to continue building and enjoying that relationship? Do you not see him again for another 7 days? Or are you eagerly looking and searching for ways to communicate with him? back in the day before the cell phones, we found ways to communicate. Find ways to communicate. Our journey through Lent this week, we're talking about time. We're talking about relationship and how to merge and blend those two so that they will be most effective, most beneficial, and most beautiful within your journey. I ask you to ponder on these questions as you move into your new week, your new day, your new moment, and enjoy the beauty that comes from a budding relationship. My name is Alicia Natalie, forever and forever your girl. And with all we do, remember that love grows here. God bless you.